Good afternoon and welcome to WFM's Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Court St. Vincent Limited.
Get vivid views at Quartz Optical. View the world in the latest frames and lens. Get 25% off on any credit purchases 12 months and over, with 15% off cash purchases. Wear it today and pay later. Plus, you can book your eye examination appointment online on www.quartzoptical.com. Get vivid views only at Quartz Optical. Value you can see. Offers end September 30th, 2025. Conditions apply.
Welcome back to WFM's Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Court St. Vincent Limited. First, on the local scene, police on September 7th, 2025, arrested and charged Kevin Roberts, a 24-year-old conductor of Lomans Hill, with the offense of wounding. According to investigations, the accused unlawfully and maliciously wounded a 16-year-old resident of Lomans Leewood by beating him about his body with a piece of steel. The offense was committed on August 22nd of this year in Lomans Hill. Roberts appeared before the Kingston Magistrate Court on September 8th and pled guilty to the charge. He was remanded in custody until tomorrow, September 10th, for sentencing. Prime Minister Dr. Ralph Gonsalves has stressed the importance of deepening ties between Africa and the Caribbean through visa-free travel between both regions. The Prime Minister was addressing heads of government from across the Caribbean, Ethiopian government officials, and members of the Rastafari community in Shashamane yesterday. We hear more from Prime Minister Gonsalves.
In 2005, when I came here, I held discussions with the then Prime Minister, Meles Zenawi, and we signed an agreement between St. Vincent and the Grenadines and Ethiopia to abolish visa requirements so that Vincentians can come here without a visa and Ethiopians can come to St. Vincent and the Grenadines without a visa. We have to make sure that this kind of arrangement, we elaborate it and extend it across Africa and the Caribbean. There may be challenges and hiccups along the way, but we know the direction and the path in which we are going.
That was Prime Minister the Honorable Dr. Ralph E. Gonsalves. Prime Minister Gonsalves also used the opportunity to touch on the issue of reparatory justice. He further noted that the event marked an historic moment where for the first time so many Caribbean leaders were present in Ethiopia at the same time, particularly in Shashamane. Still on the local scene, the Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force, RSVGPF, has said it is taking decisive steps following recent incidents involving police officers and civilians. Investigators have been deployed, evidence preserved, and interim measures applied where necessary. Police confirmed that in the widely circulated case involving a serving officer and a female victim, the accused remains in custody and is assisting investigators. Claims of his release are false. The RSVGPF condemned all acts of violence, stressing that the matter is being treated with the utmost seriousness and it is being handled according to the law. The authorities are urging the public not to circulate unverified information and instead rely on official police updates. On to news in the region. Employees of Caribbean Airlines have donated close to 7,000 items as part of the airline's 2025 stationery drive. The items were donated to various children's homes as well as NGOs, which partnered with the airline to distribute the supplies to youth throughout Trinidad and Tobago. The initiative aligns with the airline's sustainability program and is one of the ways the airline contributes to the communities it serves. The drive was further boosted through the support of Charon's Bookstore with a donation of gift vouchers and Panacool Limited, which contributed booklets. Additionally, Stationery supplies were also shipped to Jamaica, Barbados, and Guyana for distribution. The Caribbean Airlines Sustainability Program is governed under the pillars of education, wellness, and community. The Millennium Heights Medical Complex, MHMC, in St. Lucia has confirmed that a patient was injured on September 5th after attempting to leave the Owen King EU Hospital without authorization. In a statement made on September 6th, the MHMC said the patient tried to exit the facility through a second-floor window and fell to the ground. The individual is receiving medical treatment for injuries sustained. The incident drew public attention after video clips circulated on social media showing the patient clinging to the side of the hospital before falling. This prompted a wave of discussion around mental health support and how hospitals manage patients who may be in distress. MHMC said it is investigating the circumstances and will use the findings to strengthen security procedures. The hospital added that it remains committed to transparency and accountability and expressed empathy to all affected parties. On the international scene, Nepal has lifted a social media ban after it sparked anti-corruption protests that led to clashes with police, leaving at least 19 people dead. In the weeks before the ban, a Nepokid campaign spotlighting the lavish lifestyles of politicians' children and allegations of corruption had taken off on social media. When the government moved to ban 26 social media platforms, including Facebook and YouTube, protests erupted with thousands of young people storming Parliament in the capital on Monday. The government minister said they lifted the ban after an emergency meeting late on Monday night to address the demands of Gen Z. Also, several districts are now under a curfew. The government said it would set up a panel to investigate the protests, adding that it would also offer financial relief to the families of those who died and free treatment to those injured. Quarterback J.J. McCarthy inspired the Minnesota Vikings to a late comeback win over the Chicago Bears on his NFL debut. The 22-year-old, a first-time draft pick in 2024, sat out last season with a knee injury. McCarthy threw 2 touchdowns and ran for another as the Vikings triumphed 27-24 at Soldier Field in Chicago. This has been WFM's Midday News. I have been your presenter, Shanika Stapleton. Join us again at 3 o'clock for WFM's 3 p.m. news. WFM's Midday News came to you with the kind compliments of Courts St. Vincent Limited.
Shop with confidence at Courts. Get the lowest prices guaranteed. Get appliances, furniture, electronics, and so much more. If you find a lower price on any other products elsewhere, we'll match the price. Plus, we'll give you back 110% of the difference. Shop with confidence only at Courts. Bringing value home. Special conditions apply.
Operating a business these days can get really complicated. What if someone slips and falls?